How far can you take stamp collecting? How far can you take your stamp collection presentation? Well, I'm about to show you. I asked those same questions to Brian, and he goes, wait one. And he went over to one of the many shelves in his house, pulled out a huge big red album, and said, this is it. You want to see something amazing? Check this out. And it's called On the Great Silk Road. He goes, he's never seen anything like it before. He doesn't think he'll see anything like it in the future, but he thinks it's one of the greatest stamp collections that's been put together in his entire life. So go get a coffee. I'll strap you in and we'll take a stamp adventure together. All right. So I think the only improvement this album could have is a different folder. This is just a normal folder from a local stationery shop, and these are just normal pages, but this gentleman has built this all himself. So basically that's a spreadsheet of places on the Great Silk Road, or the Persian Great. So on the Great Silk Road. So this guy has gone through and created his own pages on the computer. And then look at this. The Silk Road. Look at this. The Silk Road or Silk Route is an ancient network of trade and cultural transmission routes that were central to cultural interaction through regions of Asia continent, connecting the west and east by merchants. It gives you a cross-continental journeys, Chinese and Central Asian contacts, Persian Royal Road, the Chinese exploration in Central Asia. So basically it goes through every single thing. I hope I've got that all set up perfectly. But look at that. That's just amazing. So he's put that together. Got a bit more here. And then he's found some stamps. So China, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Iran, and Turkey. Amazing, aren't they? Like, he's just built this up like perfection on the computer, printed it out in color. Got the beautiful Silk Road up the top here. It's got the Voyages of Zheng He, background, early years, naval expeditions. I have to go through and just read all this. It is just unbelievable. There's his ship. So he's really done a bit of a history here. He's even found a stamp of his ship here from Indonesia. There's more talking about, and a miniature sheet he's found. It's just incredible, like where the person's buried, the temple. And then, yeah, he's found the probably what it came in, and then another miniature sheet from Singapore. Another miniature sheet. More miniature sheets for the Voyages of Zheng He. So this is nothing about how much the stamps are worth, but more about like the stamps that represent this wonderful life. Roman Empire. Zheng Empire, Tang Dynasty, medieval, Mongol age, Marco Polo travels, European routes, modern day. So there's probably a lack of stamps here at the moment, but it's just building up a story. And I'm sorry I'm going too fast, but hopefully you can stop and zoom in. And there you go, 50th anniversary of the first Europa stamps. Then you've got the Cheng'an-Taizan corridor of the Silk Road. So co-sponsored by China and so forth. So talking to Brian, the gentleman who created this amazing work of art. He was a bank manager, and he, very meticulous about stuff he built, but travelled a lot as well. So I'm assuming he's been across this entire Silk Road. Probably nice to think he did this before he went travelling. So a lot more work has gone into it. All right, got a miniature sheet here. So he's taken a photo of the real place. And I'm just wondering if he actually went there. Then he's got the stamp, and he's taken a photo of this one here. And then got the stamp for that one as well. Unbelievable. A lot of these photos, I'm just thinking he might have taken himself. Just next level. On the Great Silk Road, China. All right, we've got a fair few stamps here. I don't know how much these are worth. It's used. This is miniature sheet. That's another beautiful one. It's got some, I don't know what these are, pamphlets. So he must have travelled through there. Oh, there's a cover. Have a look at that there. It's very nice. Not used. It's mint. He's even mounted them perfectly. There's no toning or anything. Oh, there we go. It's a nice miniature sheet. No toning in this whatsoever. These plastic covers are really good protection. Really nice stamps here. Look at those. And they're Chinese as well, so they might be worth a few dollars, but again, it's not about money in this book. He wants them to tell a story, the stamps. The Mogao Caves, China. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Now, Brian said this is not for sale, but I think something like this one day will go for sale. But I think it would be worth more than most people would imagine. Look at that. Just amazing. I've got the camera set up too nicely on the book, so I'll get these out just to show you. Oh, look at that. Nice miniature sheet. So I have no idea about these stamps. Oh, wow, look at that. They're beautiful stamps. I know China was hot there for a while. Wow, look at this one. What a miniature sheet that is. I think China's still pretty hot, isn't it? Oh, look at that. That comes apart. Wow. Oh, there you go. There's missing something there. There we go. Got photos again. I'm just thinking he might have taken all these himself. It's pretty amazing that you go travelling, take the photos, and then build the stamp collection up. How amazing is that? So 97. Wow. Well, there you go, and this is where they really are. Wow. So you can see that if you really want to do a collection, you can do a great collection. But when he finished with it, he just wanted to move it on and get onto his next project. So I think if you live and breathe something like this, you've had enough of it by the end, but it's pretty amazing. Ancient city of Lulan, China. The emperor commanded Wen or Zhen to lead the troops by a suitable route to arrest the king of Lulan and bring him to the palace at the capital city. Yang Wen interrogated by presenting him with a bill of indictment, which he answered by claiming that Lulan was a small state lying between large states and that unless it subjected itself to both parties, there would be no means of keeping itself in safety. He therefore wished to remove his kingdom and take up residence within the Han territory. The Han Emperor was satisfied with the statement and released the king. Wow. Smart people back then. Oh, wow, that's a big miniature sheet. It's amazing, isn't it? Look at some of these photos. My God. I think you'd be reading this sort of stuff for days on end, wouldn't you? It'd take quite a while to go through it. Iraq. Be nice to travel on the Great Silk Road. Iran. That's beautiful. Gorgeous stamps. Historic Bazaar Complex, Iran. Wow, beautiful. Oh, look at these photos. So I take it, he must have taken all these himself. Just gorgeous. Wow. Kazakhstan. I was on my way to Kazakhstan in the 90s. No, I think it was 2011. After the World Trade Center, they wanted people to go over, and I was just about on the aircraft to be deployed, and I didn't have a particular course, so they pulled me off. Nice miniature sheet. Yeah, it was one course I didn't have, so I didn't go. That was a shame. Beautiful. Wow, look at the architecture there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And I love how, he's built this up and then just found the stamps to fit. And I'd love to think that he got these photos from his own personal camera, these ones here. He's built these up and then got stamps to coincide with it all. Me personally, I think, what he has done is insane. And he's still alive today. He's now collecting Zeppelin stamps. So I bet you he's building the most insane Zeppelin collection in the world. But yeah, I don't think I could put myself through this much work. I started to do it with my 1929 3D MR. I've started to collect paraphernalia and news articles about the stamp. So I'm thinking of doing a presentation up to present to you guys about it. And I've got half of one done. But it's just so much work to get it done. Because I started doing it in my album and I went, it's going to take up too much room. How about I do a PowerPoint and just download stuff, and then I can shoot. I'm learning how to shoot PowerPoint via video and putting my face in the corner. educational videos on stamps. Wow. So he's done a lot. He's done a search. Kazakhstan on the Great Silk Road. Wow, I love how he's just diagrammed it all out, where to go and how to travel on it. Some nice miniature sheets. I think that's a repeat. Another nice one there, another nice one over here. Lots of miniature sheets. Only problem with these folders, you can see they just wear out here, and then these don't sit properly. These ones here, they come apart. Wow, look at that. It's pretty amazing. I like even he's got one stamp, because that one stamp's to do with the paintings. Yep, that all coincides. It's a beautiful one there. Wow. They're very nice. Oh, look at this miniature sheet. Oh, I've got to get closer to that. I love the horses and stuff. So I'm going to Canada in December, January. Christmas, be 3 weeks. So if you know of any stamp shows in Vancouver, Calgary or Toronto, please let me know. Oh, he's got a few of these miniature sheets. Western Tin Shan. Very nice. Yeah, I think this is a sort of collection you can't really add to. I think the guy has done his work. Unbelievable. I think it's like, this is done. Oh, look at that local flower. Pakistan. So he's been very select in the stamps he's chosen. I wonder if it's because of where he's travelled along, or he's probably just follows the Silk Road, no doubt. But just the research you'd have to do. It's just amazing. Just does my head in. Oh, I haven't even heard of Tajikistan. There it is up there. Wow, look at those. So not inundated with stamps, but enough stamps to sort of just meld in with the writing he's done. Quite nice. And the work he's done to build this is just phenomenal. There you go, there's probably all the photos he's taken on his trip. Turkey. Nice miniature sheet. All those miniature sheets are worth a bit of money, so. And the paper he's used is really high quality, thick paper. And I'm assuming, and he's got the little black Horwood mounts. So that's protecting the stamp. Good paper, another plastic sleeve. So, you know, this collection has been in Brisbane all its life. So you know that it's seen the elements. Look at this miniature sheet. My God. It's insane. Don't even know what year that is. Oh my God. Bigger again. So yeah, these have been protected quite well. Have lasted the test of time. Look at that. Insane. But it was very nice of Brian. Now he's given me bigger collections. Still trying to work in to get some of his collections. Oh, this is one of his collections. But he's got another secret big collection out in the back room. Wow. Amazing. Just beautiful. He's done an amazing job. The man is gifted. I know that is driving everyone crazy right now because it's driving me crazy. I wonder how, mint unhinged. Perfect stamps for a perfect collection. Meticulous. Meticulous. Yeah, I'm very impressed. Like the work this gentleman's put into this, you'd never get the time and effort back, but it's not about that. I mean, it's all about enjoying what you do. And I think he would have had many an hour sitting down doing this and going, wow. Just like all the hours I put in just filming these things. I just love it. It makes me jump out of bed. I mean, it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I've been up since 4:30 because I couldn't hold myself because I knew I was going to do this morning. Look at those. Beautiful. Nice photos. I mean, if he's done all this travel, it must be great. Like, I'd probably still want to keep it just so I could look through it and go, oh, I remember that. I remember that. It's all the different monuments. Wow. Look at those. I apologise if I've gone through this too fast. There we go. Well, they're probably a bit hard to get, those ones. So he's trying to find all the monument stamps and then found a picture of them or taken the picture of them. I wonder if he took the photos first and then found the stamps. Probably that's the way. Western Tian Shan. Wow. They're nice. Some nice, what's a bird stamp there? Wow. I can't say I've ever seen any of these countries. Stamps like these, I've never seen those before. So very specialised in his collecting. And that's it. Hold on one sec. What an amazing collection. Can you believe the work that gentleman has put into it? I can't believe how lucky we all are to have experienced that amazing collection. But don't think that is how you're meant to collect stamps. It's not. Like, it's up to the individual. For that gentleman, that is the only way you can collect stamps. Good on him. You know, that is what makes him happy, and that's perfect for him. The way I collect stamps is perfect for me. And the way you collect stamps is perfect for you. Remember, it's a stamp adventure. It's your adventure. It's not anyone else's adventure. If you collect stamps how someone else wants to collect stamps, you're collecting stamps for their adventure. That's wrong. You collect stamps how you want. You know, I've got a subscriber who only collects stamps and puts them in a certain type of stamp album. And he spends all his time trying to buy a certain type of stamp album to put his stamps in. That's great. That's his adventure. He loves it. He enjoys it. Wonderful. So it took me a long, long time to come to the realization that I collect stamps how I want, not like anyone else. I was always trying to do it like my grandfather. It's wrong. You got to do it how you want to do it. and then you'll love stamp collecting. So, I hope you finish your coffee. I finished mine. I'm about to go downstairs and get a second. Must be at least 6 o'clock by now. Have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. And just keep collecting stamps. Greatest hobby in the world. See you later. Catch ya.